The Savannah Bananas will look dramatically different in 2026. They just drafted 10, that's right, 10 rookies.
Let's go, baby!
But as for their biggest rival and the 2025 champion Party Animals, we only drafted 2. Let's break it down.
Don't worry, Bananas fans. Cowboy Kyle Lewis will still be back for his 9th season wearing yellow, but he'll be mentoring a lot of rookies, including former Dodgers minor leaguer Austin Drury, 2025 visitor Grant Besser, and 6'7" righty Connor Harris. Now, this is a big roll of the dice for the Nanners, but they may very well become the best pitching staff and silence the Party Animals bats in the inaugural season of the Banana Ball Championship League.
As for those Party Animals, Bronson Ballholm, a fan favorite, is back. And you can't forget this guy. Sean Fluke is a Party Animal for life. 10 of the Animals' 11 picks include guys who've worn the black and pink before. Even Dylan Porter, the 2023 championship closing pitcher, is back in the game. And say hello again to TJ Reed, a guy who played for Mike Vivacis in that 2023 campaign. If it's not broke, don't fix it. The championship team remains as close together as they could get.
Who now has the best team entering 2026?
You decide.
The firefighters just took your favorite players away from your favorite teams.
The amount of experience that we have on our roster right now is incredible.
Val Perez says if you can't beat them, take them. The firefighters taking 3 of the most well-known and popular bananas in Eric Jones Jr., Jared Donaldson, and one of the fastest pitchers in the league in Zach Phillips. And they weren't done yet. The team they lost to in the World Tour Championship game was the Party Animals. So Val Perez going to the Rage Cage and taking Armando Becerra.
His party days are over. We're going to whip him into shape. We're pumped about it. We can't wait to have him.
Amongst the existing teams, the firefighters taking the most players from one team and putting them on their own, and that's on top of bringing back their own guys like Dakota McFadden, Javon Ray, and Mason Maxwell. A bold draft strategy for the firefighters. But did you like their plan of going and taking some of the best players away from some of the best teams in Banana Ball?
Are the Texas Tailgaters the most major league built Banana Ball team of all time? Well, they just might be. It all started with the 3rd overall pick of the draft, their first pick of the night, Chris Clark. He has 7 years of minor league baseball experience. Well, on 3 different occasions was one phone call away from going to the big leagues, and a guy who has a sub-4 career minor league ERA. He's going to come in and be the ace of the Tailgaters pitching staff day 1. Then the 2nd round selection was Jordan Barth, a guy who's been on SportsCenter top 10 from his defensive web gyms and playing in Sioux Falls. He's going to hit over 300. He's going to have a lot of pop, and another guy with multi-year pro ball experience. Reese Miller. Nothing more has to be said. He had a 1.33 ERA last year in the Pioneer League, winning the Pioneer League Reliever of the Year award. This is a guy who's going to come in and be your closer from day 1, and another guy with a bunch of professional baseball experience. In the 4th round, the Tailgaters took a guy who has more professional baseball experience than any guy in Banana Ball. It's 33-year-old Kyle Martin. After his career at South Carolina, he has bounced around in the minor leagues, independent ball, and even in the Mexican leagues the past 10 years plus to tally over 270 career professional home runs. He's going to come in and maybe be in the MVP conversation as a rookie. Then, to end day 1, the Tailgaters took Brett Sanchez, a guy who not only has professional baseball experience here in Banana Ball, but also outside of Banana Ball. Brett Sanchez has played in the Northwoods League during his collegiate days, was a Division III guy grinding it out, and then has played indie ball the past couple of years as well. To just be 24 years old, Brett Sanchez has been around the block and knows what it takes to be here in Banana Ball. The first pick of day 2 was the first time the Tailgaters took a guy who had no previous professional baseball experience outside of Banana Ball. It was Brett Allen, but he still has Banana Ball experience, playing with the Visitors this past year and really excelling from an entertainment aspect and as well as a back-end bullpen piece. And hey, he had 11 saves, which was the program record at Reinhardt University this past season. More Banana Ball experience in the 7th round when Tyler Riggett was drafted to the Texas Tailgaters. He was a firefighter this past year, another young, enthusiastic guy to bring in the clubhouse amongst all these other veterans, and another guy not with outside professional baseball experience, but Banana Ball experience, the left-hander Tyler Riggett. Joe Mikulik, in his 40 years of professional experience, finally took back over in the 8th round when he took Jonathan Hughes, another guy with 6+ years of minor league experience in the Atlanta Braves organization, reaching Double-A. Think Chris Clark with the first pick here in the 8th round. Jonathan Hughes is going to be that version of Chris Clark coming out of the bullpen. A 4.2 career ERA in the minors, and a guy who we're going to depend on a whole lot coming out of the back end. We love professional experience, but we also love banana ball experience, more specifically Texas Tailgaters experience, and that's where Joe Sperone and Jimmy Lewis come in the 9th and the 11th rounds here for the Texas Tailgaters. Obviously, Joe Sperone coming in this year fresh, or his first year of professional baseball here in banana ball, second-year tailgater next year. Jimmy Lewis has been around the block, guys. Again, spent 4 years in the Dodgers minor league organization, was a tailgater last year, and now a tailgater again this year. The best of both worlds for Joe Mikulic's squad. Last guy we haven't talked about, again, another guy with a ton of professional experience, Jose Gonzalez. Was a CPL banana during his time at Texas State. Also spent some time in independent ball and even played 25 games in the Astros organization in 2025. Jose Gonzalez joins a group of guys who's going to be veteran-led, veteran-coached, and professional-minded out there in between the lines. So just to recap, 8 of the 11 guys drafted by Joe Mikulic this year all have professional experience outside of banana ball. The other 3 guys all have banana ball experience. So yes, to answer the question, this is the most major league built banana ball team, maybe ever. But can they get it done and get a ring in 2026?
A World Series champion just shocked the banana ball world as he became the first overall pick in the banana ball player draft. Over 100 MLB stars have joined banana ball over the past few years, including all-stars, MVPs, World Series champions, and Hall of Famers. But they've only joined as a special guest, making just 1 appearance. Until now.
The Indianapolis Clowns select Jackie Bradley Jr.
What?
World Series champion. Well, this is an absolute shocker.
Jackie Bradley Jr. made his first appearance with the Bananas in 2025 and received a standing ovation from the Fenway faithful. JBJ still got it. The Gold Glove Award winner shined with the Red Sox, leading them to their last World Series in 2018. He was the ALCS MVP and won a Gold Glove that year with a stellar defense. And now, he became the first MLB star to commit to a full season of banana ball. The Clowns have come back with vengeance. The former Negro League team, who was known to put on a show, may be putting on their greatest show in 2026.
I got some fun things up my sleeves that you guys will actually be able to see as well, but I'm not able to release that until you guys see it.
This guy has stolen more bases than anybody in the history of banana ball, and guess what? He's switching teams.
Another page in the book of Malachi.
Before Malachi was burning up the base paths here in banana ball, he was already making history at Gainesville High School and played at 2 HBCUs at Florida A&M and Savannah State. Now this HBCU player is one of the first players in almost 40 years to suit up for the Indianapolis Clowns.
I am extremely excited to be able to bring this history out into the world, because obviously even right now after my released video, there's a lot of people in the comments that still don't understand or know about the Indianapolis Clowns, let alone the Negro Leagues. Black people loved baseball. They liked coming out to the games. It was an activity you would do after church. You would go and watch the Negro Leagues and have fun in your best outfits, and to be able to bring that back to life and tell people like, hey, baseball is actually our sport. I love to be able to do that.
And when you're building a brand from the ground up, it helps to have an entertainer like Malachi that you can't take your eyes off of.
Flash is such a valuable guy for the Indianapolis Clowns, and of course a Florida A&M guy, an HBCU guy. He is perfect for the Indianapolis Clowns, and it's awesome to have that veteran presence and that star power on one of banana ball's newest teams.
But now it's time for Malachi and these clowns to write their own chapter of history.
The Loco Beach Coconuts just had the most nuts.
Give me that. They had the most intriguing draft of the weekend. From O'Call's World Series champion to some of the best young talent in our sport, and even a Savannah banana staple. Heading to Loco Beach. Coach Crocco got a steal in the second round by taking former Mississippi State Bulldog Tanner Allen. That all happened despite Brett and Drake kind of giving a sales pitch earlier in the year.
I don't have the contract in my back pocket, but what does it take to get Tanner Allen and banana ball?
You're 27, Tanner. You're 27. You can still play a little bit.
It's really, really tempting, so I'm definitely considering it.
This guy was a dude. The 2019 SEC Player of the Year was a key part of the Bulldogs as they conquered Omaha. And looks like on Loco Beach, you're going to need more cowbell. But Alan, he's not coming to the coast all by himself.
That's right. He's going to be surrounded by visitors who've now found their home on the beach, just like every tourist dream. And these 7 visitors, yeah, that's right, 7, like 30% of their current team, are a dream come true for the former visitors head coach turned Coconuts head coach Mark Crocco. I mean, he's sticking with what he fully Fontaine knows best.
Yeah, I think Drake Fontenot was the clear visitor to come in day 1 and be a first round 1-1 for the Coconuts.
Now, admittedly, you may not have known their names last year. Literally, no names on the back of the jersey, but they're sure to become household or beach shack names in 2026.
I see what you did there. But as you know, every beach everywhere in the world has a guy with a guitar. Well, for the Coconuts, that guy is Dalton Malden. Yup, the Bananas superstar is now heading to the coast to join the Coconuts. Now, sure, he'll be singing some more beach-themed songs this year, but this guy will be a pitch-perfect fit for the Coconuts, bringing some veteran leadership with his trick play know-how and that fans-first mentality.